The death dumps, otherwise known as chemical trails, are being dropped and sprayed throughout the United States, in England, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Europe, and I have personally seen them not only in the United States but in Mexico and Canada. Birds are dying around the world. Fish are dying by the hundreds of thousands around the world. This is genocide. This is poison. This is murder by the United Nations. This element within our society that's doing this must be stopped. I happen to know of two of the locations where the airplanes are that dump this crap on us. 4 of the planes are out of the Air National Guard, Lincoln, Nebraska, and the other planes are out of Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I personally have observed the planes that were standing still in Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, at the Air National Guard. They have no markings on them. They're huge, bomber-like airplanes with no markings. This is a crime. Crime against humanity, crime against America, crime against the citizens of this great country. They must be stopped. What is wrong with Congress? This has an effect on their population and their people and their friends and their relatives and themselves. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with the pilots who are flying these airplanes? They're dumping this crap, this poison, on their own families. Somebody has to do something about it. Somebody in Congress has to step forward and stop it now. Thank you. I'm Ted Gunderson.
My friends, the late and great Ted L Gonderson, former head of the FBI in LA, Dallas, and Memphis, requested of me and of his daughter that an autopsy was made of his body. And I thought, well, we had discussed that during his life. If anything were to happen to him, he wanted to find out what made him die. So for 6-7 weeks, he laid in cold storage waiting for an autopsy. I don't know if it's come out formally, but it has been done. You said that with his fingers becoming colored or purple, is that a sign of anything?
Yes, that's one of the signs of arsenic poisoning. And several individuals in the past have turned into a black mummy as a result of acute arsenic poisoning, such as Lenin and the John Wilkes Booth double. But I had Ted under some type of treatment for a number of years with a certain special diet, rich in sulfur, rich foods, to neutralize the arsenic. And as a result, his fingernails, which had been dark purple black, had cleared up. But he was very busy in fighting the enemy, and he was receiving 30 phone calls a day, and as a result he did not go down to seek the treatment of alternative medical clinics, which would have subjected him to a process of chelation and other therapies to eliminate all the arsenic.
Was most likely poisoned.
Yes, oh, it very definitely was. In fact, about 7 or 8 years ago, I had diagnosed him with arsenic poisoning because I had met him at a conference and noted that his fingernails were black, particularly at the base, dark purple black.